Glad someone does, Joey. Not sure I believe in myself. Believe in me like you believe in the Rams? That's the real question. Nice win today. Maybe a little less than that. Fair enough. Good win today, though. I didn't get to see any of the game. All I saw were the stat line. But hey, a win's a win. I did get to see the end of that. That's the only football I saw today was the ending of the Bills Patriots. Well, I saw a little bit of the Chiefs Chargers when I was at my parents' house. That was right before the half, if I remember right. Hey, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Ooh, play some Fortnite. Nice. Go to my depth chart real quick because every time we go through this, it never sets, which is kind of funny to me. About to message this guy. Make sure we're good to go. Still trying to figure out what I can do and what I can't do with this game. Probably not good to have this at this point in the season, but well, here we are. You're supposed to have this stuff figured out by this time in the season. And here I am still experimenting with stuff going into conference play, which was not what I wanted. My fault though. I could have played scrim. I could have made more of an effort to play my cup games. Cup's been hard. Like I just had a interesting group with the cup. one of the guys I have blocked. One guy, like, our availability is just never gonna mesh with any other guy. Like, the only time he can play is usually when I stream, and it's not the easiest thing to get a commitment. So I was just like, we're good. It is what it is. At least I was able to get in a cup game in a quarter. So I got a quarter in against UConn. Just our schedules don't mesh. He responded, yeah. All right, he's ready. I actually have the camera on for once, but see how it goes. So I can embrace being terrible with this game. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta add him to the friends list. Mason wanted to sit in Discord with me, just muted, but I don't know if I want to do that with him. Not tonight. And Missouri State, I don't even know if this game's gonna get played. Trying to get this guy to play a game is a nightmare. Alright, just waiting for him to accept now, and then we're ready to roll. Not sure which Western Kentucky team I'm gonna get. We're gonna get the Western Kentucky team that plays defense but struggles on offense, or are we gonna get the Western Kentucky team that can't defend a freshman high school team but puts up 50 points? I don't know what to expect with the team. I really don't. That's been one of the craziest things about this game cycle. Like, I feel last game cycle, I knew what to expect. Either we don't score. Hey, I don't know. It's weird because I felt like last year with Florida State, with Tulane, even Western Michigan, I knew what to expect from my team. Game in, game out. What changed was how it manifested sometimes in the game. This game cycle, I honestly have no idea what any of my games look like. I feel like every game legit is its own adventure. What's up, Crazy Eyes? That's general. This this division is sad. Again. What time do they play next week? So I can try to make sure that I'm sleeping. I don't have to watch. I said he didn't get my request. Like it's right there. I have to try this again. Try this one. Try the PSN one instead of the EA one. There we go. Yeah, I have a friend who's a Packers fan, and he was so mad. And he was just like, injuries have just ruined the Packers season, and it's just not fair. No team should have to suffer major injuries like this. And I'm just not saying a word on the phone, like, yeah, injuries really suck. You know? Really sucks to have to deal with injuries, man. Hate that for you. Like honestly, as a football fan, you want to see the best players play. So I'm not even trying to be funny, but I'm just like, as a Buck fan, I'm just like, you know, like that has been the theme of our season. Like it's this season more than because we had injuries last season too, but this season has been more of man. I wonder what this team would have looked like when healthy. Because I was feeling really good about this team. Get it together, camera. And then you guys with your secondary, and then Hutchinson last year, like that's a huge injury. Legion of Boom.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark.
That's
Welcome
trash
to the
game.
home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and
Not Delaware. Us.
as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. Squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Hilltoppers will opening kickoff.
The dreaded kick return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, defensively, what are we getting tonight? I don't even know what to expect from my defense, man.
They'll go to the ground. And this home team
Yay.
defense is not
We
rolling out to
tackled him
welcome
on the
the
first hit.
visitors. They stuffed
Yay,
their
it's
night,
possible.
stuffing the run.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
Twice.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man.
That's why I switched to that guy, so I could try to take away the
a
potential pass.
They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on
Well,
that
that
one.
sucked.
2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Got it, looking for a first. And they'll finally get him down after a
Play the pass. No one picks him up at all. Guy just sat right there. Go 2 RPOs in a row on 3rd down. That time I keyed for the pass, and I even somehow played worse against it than when I tried to manually cover it.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's kind of crazy.
Man, those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs.
There he goes. Guided out of bounds.
Oh, I can tell what type of game this is going to be. It's not going to be a defensive game. Because we should have probably had to stop on the first series of downs. Maybe I should have went for the tackle, but I don't trust the computer to actually let me tackle, so it put me in a tough spot.
They'll try to get outside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Blue Hens are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Motion.
They run the And the defense was ready when the wide receiver got the ball.
Well, the offense is trying to go with the trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive has now finally hit a wall. It's 3rd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ellison. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'd hope to be able
We're just seeing everything, all the money plays right away. RPOs on 3rd downs and then the angle screen. Actually was sitting on the angle screen that time trying to pick it up. But we've seen all of the common plays right away. All we're missing is a halfback blast, or sorry,
They'll go for it on 4th down.
sorry, quarterback blast.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Stick.
Touchdown, Delaware. They put the first points on the board.
Man, I hate the angle screen because the receivers, like for a screen pass, you get out and block. But on a regular pass play, it would be an eligible receiver downfield, and you're just watching linemen run past the line of scrimmage.
They score a touchdown.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. How about that? It looked like disaster. They wind up with a 2-point conversion.
This game is so stupid.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
This game is so terrible. Oh man, this game is just pisses you off.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
So I get rewarded by timing it perfectly for the block, but somehow it turns into a negative because he's able to run it in for 2 yards anyway.
Give it to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
This game is so dumb.
And the defense doing
Oh
a
well.
great job.
It is what it is. We know what we expect when we boot up the game. There's no point in complaining. Every game is the same thing. So it's a war of attrition playing against the user and then just the stupid shenanigans that happen during the game. So it is what it is.
2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on.
Case in point.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
I'm curious because I think it's one of those things they wanted to keep him, but they had him at a set value, and they didn't feel that the value matched, like the value of the contract he got matched with.
To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on
Let me rephrase it. The value of the contract is different than what they were willing to offer him.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Could be zone. I don't expect the blitz.
Gets it out fast. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, we want to keep him, but we value him at this. He doesn't match this. We're going to let him walk.
He can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
Like, for me, ultimately, that's what it was.
Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal.
Touchdown.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Toppers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end
Don't
zone.
chase the
He's
2
got
points.
He's got great vision and burst, and he showed all
took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Got to be better on third down because we're able to get him to third down, but we got to get off the field. And like I said, the angle screen I just hate because I feel like
He'll bring it out. It's Pollard. Why in the world did he not
their linemen run up the field. They don't do that on the other screens, which is why it irritates me so much. And it's not so much that they don't run up the field; it's that it's not called an eligible guy downfield.
territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Oh, he's got a chance.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some.
Because if they called it, people would run it less because they'd be penalized for it. Got to get it off in a certain amount of time. That's why I hate that damn play so much.
From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and still on
What's
his
up,
feet.
CG?
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Got to follow in motion because I know the computer won't.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll be stopped.
We already have, I don't know if you caught the very beginning of the game, CG, but we already had some silly stuff happen. If you see the score is 8-7 because I blocked an extra point and he picked it up and ran it in untouched for a touchdown anyway. So that was fun. I was like, wait, what? All you can do is just laugh at this game. This is so funny. That's his third RPO already. I already turned it on. What's it called? Playing the pass for the RPO. Overthrow. Catch a break. Because that was definitely not the right defense. I did not want that guy running all the way across the field.
They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time.
All right, can we get some blocking on a punt return? Yes.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one.
Gotta call my plays a little bit faster.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. The quick out. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
I wanted to actually lead him outside more, but I was concerned because I kept the running back in, but I was trying to make sure I got the play off before I got called for a false start. So I didn't want to screw myself over by not, by taking the 5 yards. Receivers breaking more tackles than my running backs. I'm expecting 5 wide.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Patterson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot
It's
receivers.
interesting.
They're just
Looking for.
matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Got the first down and more. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
You love to see this on offense.
It's definitely
Early in
not fun.
drives,
But then
getting
again, I
back
played
credit
with
yardage
Florida
keeps you
State,
ahead of the chains.
and Florida State shouldn't be like trash, but they
The
play
Blue
like a
Hens
G5
come to the
defense.
line with a new set of downs.
Is it bad to say I probably felt more confident getting a stop with Florida State than I did with this team?
They go to the draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Past the 30. Flying out to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he added the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback.
He got hit by two people, pushed through both of them, and then just walks into the end zone.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first
Make
half.
sure I got the right
Ready to
button.
see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape,
Oh,
or
I
form.
played against Navy.
Now
That game
from
was
the
super
36-yard
frustrating. I
line,
got
it's
called
first
for
and 10.
holding 5 times in the game.
Wants to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Brings him down at the 40.
Sorry.
It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
There was 5 accepted.
Great job
I said it wrong. There's 5
executing there.
accepted
Holding
holding
the ball
calls. I
as
got called for
long as
holding 7
possible,
times.
allowing the pass rush to
It
get
was
upfield,
crazy.
and at the very last second, getting it
Because
to
on
his
offense,
guys
we
so
were
that he
still
can
able
get
to
the
do
first down.
stuff, but I just kept
Now
getting called for
across the
holding. So
50
then it's
at
like
the
2nd and 20.
48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. With the catch, it's Mack.
Then,
Steps out at
you
the
know,
34-yard
3rd
line.
and
Pick up
whatever. I'm
the
like, bruh.
offense within striking distance.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he
Like
picks it out
I've
in
never
front
had
so
a
he can
game like
catch
that
it
before,
on
and
the
it was
run
killing
in
me because the
stride
3rd quarter
and then
just
turn upfield
completely.
to use his speed.
It was just a
They're
complete
down to the
meltdown by my
35
team.
on
We
first
dropped
and
a
10.
interception, a user pick. That should be a blitz.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
I
Pass
dropped a
touchdown
user
marker is
pick.
still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down,
And
physicality
then
wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right
what
here,
was I
just
gonna
choosing
say?
another first
I
down
dropped a user
gives you
pick, and then we
another
just kept getting
chance
called
to
for
maybe
holding that
continue to run the
game,
football.
that
And I
quarter. I'm
feel
like,
like
what
this
is
guy,
going on?
too, is just an
Like, we could
explosive
not
play waiting to
get out of
happen.
our
His
own way.
vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
I think he's blitzing. Yep.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Took him too
This
long to
pass
get
rush is
into his
serious,
route,
man.
though.
You watch them on film.
I
They do a
wanted to
nice job
lob
in the
it,
back
but he
end,
just
taking
walked
away
right
all the
through. But I
throws
couldn't get.
downfield. He's
I
trying to
needed
get to his check
just a
down,
little
but
longer.
that
'Cause I
pressure
saw him. I
gets
just
to
need to
him,
make
and
sure that
force
he
the
cleared.
incomplete.
You know how this game
What
is.
will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Can't be doing stuff to hurt yourself.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense got him at the 27.
What was that? Like, I got pushed up into the line by no one. I wasn't even. I wasn't. Like, my guy got in the way and basically pushed me upfield. Like, what are we doing here?
And then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
That was weird. I think the linebacker won't drop back far enough.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
And then I get
He
insta
took
shed.
a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's
Oh
incomplete
boy.
and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal.
And I missed the kick. Great.
Absolute
Oh
shame.
boy.
Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a
Killer
single.
because I had a first down on first
Sometimes I
down.
just feel like 4th
If
down,
I
man,
could have
just
got the
go
ball
for it
off.
every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
I hit him and nothing happened. Like, I literally hit him and no animation triggers at all. He just bounces off.
Early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Like, what more can you do? The controller vibrates because I touch him, but nothing is triggered. If he's going to break a tackle, fine, but I literally run right into him and nothing happens.
They've got a 1st down. He'll try the left side. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
What can you do, man?
Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Silver. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He'll set up to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Silver. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
You gotta love that.
Called the angle screen
Critical
again.
statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent
Better
from
prepared
keeping
for it this
drives
time.
alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Should be a solid run here. Should be.
Give to the single back. Breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys. And
I wanted to make sure that I got out of bounds.
This guy is
That's
fast,
on
I
me.
know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got an open man. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. On the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Third down, money down. Go to the guy you know you can trust. It doesn't have to be a long gainer, but work those guys over the middle of the field. Nice job, nice chemistry between the tight end and quarterback.
He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Didn't even see him. Not even gonna lie to you.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Into the house. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge.
Different alignment on that
Made
rollout.
sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the
I've
swimmer
seen too
inside.
many of these. No shot.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Fires one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a
All right.
close on that play. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away.
What is it? My dad's watching the stream. I don't want to say. It's the best mascot in football, though. I'll say that much and leave it at that. I'm not going to lie. It was one of the deciding factors.
Will kick it away to start the second.
They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more
Someone
positive
missed a
plays than
block.
negative ones
Like,
if they're going to
missed
win.
a block.
Didn't get much
I normally
time
go to
on the
this play
first play
later.
of the
I'm going to go
drive.
to it
It's
now because I
second
think
and
I'm going to
11.
get some sort of man.
Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
You know, as an offense, when you're trying to complete these tunnel screens, you're going to have to be able to negotiate some of these defenders near the line of scrimmage. They're all looking to swat it away. Good job by the defense there.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can